Yo, what's going on? Y'all are tuned in to episode 9. Yes, episode 9 of the Goodfellas podcast. I am your host, G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. Hey, my partners is not here yet, but they will be in here in a couple minutes. VP Shane, aka Shane I be a Bucci. Big shout out to him. And my guy BoxingFirst Vlog, aka the General, aka Blunt Bayless. Big shout out to my bro. That's the family right there. Um, Today is Fan Zone Wednesday. For the people that's new to the channel, Fan Zone Wednesday is when we put the link to the show inside of the chat. And once I put the link to the show inside of the chat, you can stop typing. All you gotta do is click that link. You will end up backstage. I'm gonna bring you on the show, and then you can talk your piece, talk your talk. You understand what I'm saying? Now, yesterday was supposed to have been fan zone, uh, but things kind of got a little crazy. We had a legendary fighter and current trainer out of Philly, Ivan Robinson, come on. Big shout out to Ivan Robinson. We had Coach Padman McGriff from out of Vegas come on yesterday. Big shout out to him. Monday, we had the strength and conditioning coach for Jerron Boots Ennis, Rob Acosta in the building. Big shout out to him. Um, so it's been busy the past couple days. So I'm not gonna lie, I've put the fan zone off for 2 days straight, but I'm not putting it off today. So we definitely gonna get cooking. Um, so much has happened over the weekend, man. Of course, Fury Wilder 3, um, Edgar Berlanga. We haven't talked about Berlanga. J Rock took a loss Saturday. We didn't talk about that. Jared Anderson getting a W. Frank Sanchez over F.A. Ajagba, which was a snooze fight. But F.A. Ajagba, it was his job to land a money shot. And I don't think he really fought smart in that fight. And we had some other fights as well Saturday. So it was a legendary Saturday night. And we need more nights like that, in the sport of boxing. We really, really do. But we still waiting for my guy VP Shane to get up in here. Hopefully, BoxingFirst Vlog will be able to join us at some point today. That'll be awesome. Big shout out to Chris Casey as well, man. Chris Casey jumped on I think Monday. He jumped on Monday after Rob Acosta, Chris Casey, father, manager of his son, Not Fair Charles. So big shout out to Chris Casey, whole Kingdom Gym and all that good stuff, man. But listen, we're gonna wait for Shane to get up in here. Once Shane gets in here, then I'm gonna put that link in the chat and we gonna get cooking. For the people that's watching right now, put a 1 in the comment section if you can hear me all right. Usually I had Shane do that for me, but he's not in here yet. So if you guys don't mind, if you can hear me okay, put a 1 in the comment. Say hello first, then put a 1 in the comment. That'll be absolutely great. But I'm gonna get my shout outs out the way. My guy Clarence McLean, I just jumped off his live, man. Big shout out to him. Ricky Williams, big shout out to Ricky Williams, man. My man L Dub Boxing, man. Big shout out to him. YSM Sports Media, big shout out to Millie. Bushido Boxing, pound for pound. I can go all day, man. That's my boxing family right there. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to all those guys, all their channels, all their movements. You know what I mean? Everybody, taking steps in the right direction. But of course, the hot topic is still, Fury, Wilder. Is Wilder gonna retire? How long is he gonna take off? Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna keep Malik Scott? What went wrong in the third fight? Like, is he damaged goods? It's a lot of different things, man. Shane was getting ready to come in here, but he clicked off. But it's so many questions out there in regards to Wilder. Even Fury, like, what is Fury gonna do next? Like, is he gonna fight Dillian White? Is he gonna fight Usyk? Is he gonna take a break? Is he gonna take a hiatus? Like, sometimes you can have a great fight and then it ends up being more questions and answers after the fight. You know what I'm saying? So Not, not 100% sure, but I'm assuming Shane is going to get in here in a couple seconds. For some reason, he clicked off. Once he gets on, then we're gonna put the link in the chat, and we gonna get cooking. We're gonna get cooking on this on episode 9 of the Goodfellas podcast. And listen, anybody that missed episode 8, which was yesterday's podcast, legendary. We went about 3 hours, 15 minutes strong. I doubt if we'd be on that long today, but that was legendary. That was the one with Ivan Robinson, Padman McGriff. And then the one Monday, episode 7 was cooking. That had Rob Acosta, Chris Casey on there, man. So definitely watch the replay of those two. We was definitely cooking, man. Shane was on fire both days. Rob Acosta was bringing that smoke. Chris Casey always bringing that smoke. And then we was able to bring Ivan Robinson and Coach Padman McGriff together. And that was the first time they was actually able to talk, you know what I'm saying? And watching two old school trainers, you know what I'm saying, vibe out like that, man. Like, that was super cool too, man. Like, that was like, bucket list type shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I ain't gonna wait no longer.
Yo,
VP Shane in the building, man. Always snacking.
What's up?
What's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. What's going on in the chat? I literally just jumped in.
Nothing, man. We just did a quick intro. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
How long you been
crazy.
on? Only 6 minutes.
Yeah. I jumped on like as soon as I got on. So a little after 5. Yeah, we gonna get a food sponsor too, because Shane stays snacking on lives, man. Whether it's cupcakes or cereal, like it is.
Bro, the truth is, bro, it's because of the time schedule. Like, I literally like to eat straight before I go to sleep, and I do these lives, and then I I get ready and go sleep. So I don't really have much time to do it in between. I don't get time to eat before.
Hey, man, you done earned the right to eat on this channel, brother. So it's all good. We not gonna waste no time. We're gonna put this link in the chat, and we're gonna get up and cooking today, man. I actually want to talk about something outside of Wilder and Fury to get started. We got Kiki in the building. Big shout out to Kiki. Big shout out to Ashley's Corner.
Ashley or Kiki, we're looking to go on your channel literally within the next couple, like this week.
It had to be Saturday. Yeah,
we don't mind. If it's Saturday, it's fine.
Yeah, if it's Saturday, it's cool.
We'll be on Saturday. If you just send us like the time that you come on, Jeff will send me the link and we'll jump in.
Yeah. So if y'all got time this Saturday, we would love to jump on with you ladies.
But if you guys want to jump on, you literally can click the link right now and get your opinions off on what you think is 1, 2, 3. Because really and truly, we've really been speaking more from a tactical perspective the last 2 days. We haven't spoken from a fan perspective. So you guys as Wilder fans, literally you can speak on behalf of a fan.
Yeah, I guess more so like what could he have done different?
What's next for him?
What's next for him? How long should he take off? What would you like to see? Just a lot, you know what I mean? It's a lot to talk about. And I mean, even outside of, Fury Wilder, I mean, there's questions about Edgar Berlanga. Yeah, Ashley, we figure you was at work. We figure Kiki's at work too. But yeah, we trying to jump on Saturday if that's cool with y'all. We definitely make that happen. I feel like I know y'all schedule, like I know my schedule. Like I know y'all be at work and all that, but it's cool. It's big questions. I actually want to talk about Edgar Berlanga. That said
he's on food watch right now. He's on food watch right now.
Yeah, he said he had a torn bicep and something else like in the 3rd round or something.
Torn bicep doesn't stop you from. The first thing I noticed, bro, was that this dude's feet is real slow. Cutting off the ring, the dude he was fighting deployed a lot of lateral movement. He had nothing to negate that. his feet's real slow. So that's got nothing to do with a bicep, bro.
No, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Um, yeah, with big punchers, they like to set their feet before they throw their shots. And I mean, he got hit with a perfect counter shot, man, and got put down, and he was like hurt. He was legit hurt. Because if it was another maybe minute or so, it was going to be a rough minute. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be a rough minute for sure. But he's definitely. I'm not saying Berlanga's looking like food, but he's definitely not that monster that everybody was perceiving him to be.
Facts,
And
his last two performances showed a lot of pose in his game. But that's
yeah,
a perfect example of when you match someone right,
you can look like a
how things,
monster.
yeah.
You look like a monster. Ashley's corner. Wilder needs to make sure he is cool. See what he needs to be done to make sure what happened doesn't happen again. Make adjustments and move forward with his career. No, I agree with that. Kiki
I
said.
think,
Kiki said that was a damn good hit though. Yeah, he hit Berlanga
yeah,
flush.
that's a
He
fact.
hit him flush.
Can I,
That's
can
the.
I say,
Go ahead, Shane.
and I was going to say, in response to Ashley, I feel like you guys will be able to give me a better understanding because you guys are fans of Wilder, but I feel like he needs to develop new targets, new ambitions. Because for the last 2 years, it's really been about beating
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah, yeah.
Set new tasks, new ambitions, and take things step at a time. Like, can I get a win back? Can I get my confidence back? Can I become world champion again? Stuff like that. You don't have to fight what Fury to become a world champion again.
Yeah, I
I don't know if
think.
you heard Fury's comments today as well, bro.
Nah, what do you say?
They were talking to him about Dylan White, and he was like, in his opinion, he don't have to fight again, and he might retire. You know what I always say, bro? You know what I always say?
Yeah. Well, let the people know for the people that don't know.
Anyone who's thinking about retirement, they're basically retired.
That's a fact. That is 100% fact. Ashley's corner said Edgar needs to learn how to touch someone. He just loads up all the time. He likes his power too much. He needs to box more, learn better defense.
That's from a
I,
hardcore boxing fan right there. That is not. That is
yeah,
that is written from a hardcore boxing fan right there.
yeah, and she's 100% right. But when you knock out your first 15 opponents by first round knockout, um, it's hard to tell that person to, you know what I'm saying, to do exactly what you said. It takes for them to have a rough night at the office for them to realize that, hey, you're not invincible. Like you
That's
need to work on other things.
that's my issue with Boots. That's my
Mhm.
issue with Boots. He's never had to go to the world before. Everything's been quite smooth sailing. So when it gets rough, what does he do? And it's the same
Well,
thing with Berlanga.
well, the thing is with Boots, like, yes, that's a question mark that every fighter has to answer. But I won't punish him because he hasn't been in that situation. Um, because it is some other elements to it. Like a lot of guys, they just avoid him. A lot of guys avoid him.
It's not his fault because
It's not his fault. It's
if
not
you're
his
thinking
fault.
about it, Lipinets was supposed to cause him problems. If you think about it, Lipinets was at that level. You're thinking Lipinets is the dude that couldn't cause him problems, and he didn't because of how skilled he was. Belanga fought a dude who I've never heard of before, and he got all sorts of problems. So
Yeah.
it's just quality at the end of the day.
I mean, and J Rock just lost to somebody that people didn't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
And it was
mean,
funny.
that J Rock fight, I think he got the what's it called all wrong. He got the game plan all wrong.
Because early in the fight, he was touching him whenever he felt like it.
It was so easy for him, but it's why I know he got the game plan all wrong because a dude like that, from the first round, you can tell he's going to be at you all night. So to me, there's no way you're going to be able to deter him with punches. So I'm deterring him with foot movement. I'm getting this dude frustrated with foot movement because even if you look at it, even though he was getting hit with everything, he was so close that he thought maybe I might land something. That gave him confidence to keep coming forward.
Yeah.
If I'm beating you 5-0 and I just start running, you're gonna think, you know what, fuck it, I can't win. I can't win because you're not touching nothing.
That's a
A
fact.
person who likes to touch something, the last thing they want is to swing and miss. The last thing they want is to have to use their feet and chase you. That's the last thing they want to do.
Yeah, and then a lot of times what be happening with a lot of these PBC guys, man, they coming off a year and a half, 2-year layoffs. You know what I'm saying? And it's really affecting them inside of the ring, man. Look at Tony Harrison, look at Jared Hurd, look at J Rock. Like, these guys need to be active. You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
same thing with Gary Russell. You know, Gary Russell ain't fought in a long time. When was the last time Andrew Tabiti had a fight?
Bro,
There's so many dudes in that gym that, let's keep it real. When was the last time P. Furman had a fight? You know?
these guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't matter what you're doing. It don't matter what you're doing. Like, when you're doing something, you want to, like, you have to do it as often as possible to perfect your craft. And if you're only doing your job once every year and a half, once every 2 years, you can't expect for a guy to come in and be the version that you think they should be. But they're getting paid like it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paid like it. Ashley's corner, Edgar got pieced up, and I think he lost. I think he lost too. I think
Um,
I think he
if you
lost.
consider the knockdown, it definitely was a real bad look for him. I think
Yeah.
even worse, it might make it easier for him to get fights though, because a lot of dudes are
No,
probably looking at him like food
that's
right
the
now.
best thing. Yeah, no, that was the best thing that could have happened to Berlanga. Because now all the guys that wouldn't fight him, they're lining up. Like the Jesse Harts, they lining up.
I'm
Steven
not gonna
Soto
lie, like
Nelson,
imagine
they
if
lining up.
Boots went in a fight and he got dropped. Everybody's like, bro, I'm gonna fight him now before
Exactly.
he becomes a
It's
beast.
when you the boogeyman and you the killer, that's the worst position to be in, man, because you can't get a fight. You have to show some type of, some type of chink in the armor before somebody's willing to step up to the plate, man. And that's what happened with Berlanga. So the silver lining in that is that he should have a plethora of opponents.
It's like Ryan Garcia. When Ryan Garcia was a beast, knocking everybody up. It's not saying it was hard for him to get opponents, but nobody was really calling Ryan Garcia's name. When
Once
Luke
he got
Campbell
knocked down,
dropped him, everybody was like, "Yeah, I want
everybody
him
in their
next."
mom, everybody in their mom was calling him out. Kiki said he was gifted that win. That's a fact. I felt like Berlanga lost that fight. Like I felt like Berlanga lost that fight, like for sure. Ashley's corner, the guy Edgar fought had like 45% KO power. He wasn't a puncher and set Edgar down with one punch. I look at Edgar a little different now.
But
I trying to think what's the best way for me to explain this. I think I'm not looking at him any different because the way y'all look at him now is the way I looked at him when he was 14-0.
I
15-0.
remember. I
Listen,
remember.
I got criticized for putting a video out on him. They sent the riot squad after me. I was like, they act like I wasn't allowed to say that Edgar Berlanga has to answer the same questions that as any other prospect.
The truth is, when he was knocking everybody up, Jeff saw that as a problem. Jeff saw the fact that he wasn't going past one round as a problem. A lot of people were using that as oh, this guy's the next best thing. Jeff was like, no, this is a problem. Because when you've never had to go to the well, when you go to the well, you don't know if anything's there because you've never had to do it.
Yeah, you're literally. So think about it, like Ashley and Kiki. Big shout out to D Hodges in the building too, man. Big shout out to D Hodges, man. That's the family right there. Think about it. That's like you. If it's basketball, all you doing is you doing warm-ups, or if it's soccer or something, you just doing warm-ups. To now you're playing an entire game straight. So he literally went from fighting one rounders to he fought 10 rounds. His last two fights. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big jump. That's a huge jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was just like, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Boots or Edgar Berlanga or anybody else. There's a core set of questions that I need answered before I'm gonna say you're you're the goods. You know what I mean? And Edgar Berlanga has answered enough questions for me to be like, he's a hot prospect that needs to be moved very carefully. He needs to be moved very carefully. Like he's not that type of talent. You can throw him up against anybody and he got a pretty good shot. Nah, not at all.
There's certain styles that are just really bad for him.
Certain styles are really bad for him.
His dirty Hart's foot movement and
that's a bad style matchup.
Punch speed.
That's a bad style matchup.
He'll get 12 goals, bro.
Yeah, that's a bad style matchup for him.
Literally, Jesse will look like prime Pernell Whitaker
against Berlanga. Exactly. Steven So-Cold Nelson, that's another guy. That's a bad style matchup for him. You know what I'm saying? That now So-Cold is not as fleet of foot as Jesse, but what happens with Steven So-Cold Nelson, he understands distance very well, and he got a nice punch variety. His counter game is nice. So that's
even someone like Caleb Plant, they were schooling, bro.
Yeah, Caleb Plant is schooling. Like Caleb Plant is schooling. Billy Joe beats him. Billy Joe beats him. There's a lot of guys at 168 that I would say beats him.
Could you imagine if Andre moved up to 168?
Andre beats him.
Yeah.
Andre beats him. I got Soriano would probably have a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Ashley's Corner, Edgar bet big, baby, $100 for who got the best KO. Edgar embarrassed. That's funny. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I like Edgar Berlanga, though. It's just, I wasn't believing the hype, man. Said, of course, there was a lot of questions that need to be answered before I say you're the goods, and a lot of fighters don't have it, but people, I love them. I don't care. Actually, I don't care who it is. Like my thought process just doesn't change. My thought process don't change at all. Like it's just like, can you take a shot? How do you fight off the back foot? How do you fight off the front foot? Are you lazy? During rounds, do you work all 3 minutes? Do you take a lot of time off? It's a lot of things that I look at before I just be like, yo, like he's it. You know what I'm saying? There's very few guys where I don't have the answers to all the questions, but I still crown them. Very rare. Very, very rare. You know what I'm saying? Said Shakur is one of the guys. Now,
I mean, in my opinion, though, I'll keep it real 100. I've always had question marks about Shakur. Because, in my opinion, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. And some dudes like Tank, some dudes like Devin Haney, some dudes like Teofimo Lopez, they are very confident and they are very arrogant as well. But I've always thought Shakur felt like I'm already winning. Like, I've never thought that Shakur has ever felt like, you know what? I always get, the saying, I got it made? I always get that impression when I look at Shakur. Like, Shakur's always smiling, always happy. Like, I've always wondered if Shakur's got that dog, that demon. If things get dark and difficult, is he going to go in the war and go get? You see my point? I never really look at Shakur, and maybe I'm wrong, but I never really look at him and think, nah, this guy's got skills, but does he have dog? Does he have that?
We gonna find out.
Yeah,
we gonna find out because Jamel gonna get him problems. I don't know if Jamel can get a decision, but Jamel is gonna give him problems. Like, Jamel is a real solid fighter. He does a lot of things
how to win. He's battle hardened.
Yeah. And the thing is, Ashley, the thing about Shakur, I have to talk to you off camera about this. I got a gem story about Shakur. He paid a visit to the city of Philadelphia.
I know about that story. Is that with my dude's son?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. So Ashley, we could talk off camera about that, but there's a couple of reasons like off camera that I feel like Shakur has a question or two. And I always say Shakur nice, but I don't think he pound for pound nice. But he going to show me. He going to show me. And I'm not saying that he's not nice. He's nice with it. But he's one of them guys I don't look at and be like, those question marks that I have, I'm gonna give him a pass. Like he gonna have to show me.
Yeah, he's gonna have to show
Yeah,
me.
he gonna have to show me. And that's no disrespect to him. Like
There's
that, he
certain
gonna have to show
fighters
me.
there's certain fighters you give a pass because they have one talent that's just exceptional. So, for example, Wilder, he didn't have to show me much because he's got that power that's exceptional.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like it's just certain guys you
Or
get a
Tank,
pass to.
or Tank.
Tank,
Tank
yeah,
doesn't have
Tank.
to show me that he has an amazing jab or amazing like back foot game or none of that because this guy's got the power to turn your lights off like that.
Like that, exactly. Got my
Shakur don't
man.
have that, so you
Yeah,
have
he
to have
don't
the
have
all
that.
round game. You have
Right,
to have that all round game.
right. Conrad Boxing, big shout out to you, player. He not proven at all. Yeah,
Facts.
I agree with that 100%. Conrad said thoughts on Jared Anderson later. Well, we'll give you our opinion right now.
Mhm.
Um, I love Jared Anderson. I love Jared, and
I
I'm
think he's
talking.
an
This
amazing.
was
I think
this.
he's an amazing talent.
Yeah, and this was before the Fury rumors. This was
But
before the Fury rumors. Go ahead.
it will be unlike me to just be arrogant. Personally, there's things that about his game that I think needs improvement. I think I can name two fighters right now that will cause him hell right now.
Who's that?
I, this will sound crazy because obviously you guys are just gonna say it because of where I come from. But I think the two fighters that will give this dude hell right now is one of them will be Dylan White. I think Dylan White causes this dude hell. And I also think someone like Deontay Wilder will cause this dude hell.
Yeah, I
Those
think.
two dudes, because this guy fights so smooth. Dudes that are rugged and rigid and actually go for it and will throw with you, you don't want that work. Willing to take your shot to get their shot off, don't really, because
Yeah,
he fights with his hands down a lot and relies a lot on head movement. At heavyweight, that's not a great thing to do.
yeah. I love Jared Anderson's game. Like I think they're moving him along right. He's just a pure talent. Like he's a pure talent. He moves like a cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? Fighting at 240 plus. Nice head movement. His catch and counter game is nice.
His punch variety is good as well.
Punch variety is good as well. There's a lot of things about Jared Anderson to like. I would say he's probably. I'm thinking, can he beat anybody in the top 10? Um, right now, I mean, Usyk no, Fury no, Wilder no, Dillian White no, Andy Ruiz
Maybe.
maybe,
Maybe.
Joseph Parker maybe, um,
Joe
Luis
Joyce.
Joe Joyce. I don't think he beats Joe Joyce.
I
Um,
think Joe Joyce is another bad matchup for him.
that's a bad matchup for him. I
Joe
don't
Joyce
like
has got a real good chin and he's got
real
real good engine.
yeah, and he got a nice punch variety, even though it come out slow like ketchup. But you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I would say it's probably maybe two or three guys in the top 10 I would give him a shot against right now, but he needs to be fighting guys between rank maybe 15 and up. Um, until guys like Kyle Naki and guys like that. I think he can feast off of guys like that. And I know the promotional thing and all
You
that,
know
but
what
I'm
would be
just
a
like,
good
man,
fight, bro? You know what would be a real good fight just for the spectators? Alan Babich versus Jared Anderson.
oh, bro, listen, Alan Babich is a sick individual, yo. Like he just don't care. Like he comes in like press conferences, he be talking, you don't know what the hell he be saying. He got a crush on Ebony Bridges. I don't care if he getting married or not. He he like Ebony Bridges. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's a that his name Savage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it fits because he's a monster. Like he has that don't care attitude. But yeah, Jared Anderson and Alan Babich would be crazy. That'd be a crazy fight. You know what else would be a crazy fight though? Kyle Naki and Babich.
Oh wow!
That'd be a war. That'd be a war for like 3 rounds. That'd be a war for like 3 rounds, man. That'd be the perfect matchup for both.
Chisora versus Naki.
Oh my goodness, bro! Chisora versus Babich. Like,
oh wow,
bro, that'd be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, but Conrad, to answer your question, man, we like Jared Anderson. He should be floating around from 15th guy.
By the way, everybody in the live, click the link if you want to jump on.
Yeah, if you want to jump on, click on the link. Ashley and Kiki, that's not for y'all. We know y'all working right now. Ashley said you should still have question mark Shane. Yeah, facts, absolutely. Shakur said he judged distance better than Floyd Mayweather. Said he's huge headed.
That's my point, bro. This dude is a dude. He can say he judged distance better than Floyd, but he ain't ever had no one sit on his chest before. So let me see. When you fight a real good pressure fighter.
Yeah, and she said,
plus he's never had to fight off the front foot. Like most of the dudes are chasing him, and he can just fight off the back foot.
Yeah, said, and he don't like to get hit at all. No dog fights. His last fight showed me a few bad things. Shaking my head. You know what? Let's cook off that. Let's cook off that. So that's the reason why I have questions about Shakur. That him having a big head. He's been getting told since he was probably like 14 that he was the truth. So the big head thing, I don't really mind that because they've given him a reason. Everybody been telling him that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm like, there's every person that's supposed to be the truth. There's a certain core set of guys that you're gonna have to beat to prove that you are next level. Jamel Herring's gonna be that guy. Like if he's the truth, like if Shakur is the goods,
we'll find out against Herring.
If he's the goods, then he gonna make Herring look bad. He gonna make Herring look bad if he's the goods.
If he's a fraud on fraud watch, we will find out.
We gonna find out real quick because if it's a real nail biter type decision and all of that. No, there's a difference between being good and you being pound for pound good. A pound for pound good is going to take Jamel Herring to the woodshed. That's a fact.
But Herring's a good fighter, though, bro.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. Yeah, he's a good fighter, but he's not elite fighter.
He's not elite fighter.
So you take a good fighter versus an elite fighter. Usually the elite fighter is gonna eventually take that good fighter to the woodshed. Of course. Shakur is elite. I'm expecting for him to take Jamel Herring to the woodshed.
But if you're not at that level, we'll find out.
Yeah, because I'm like, if you are in a dogfight with Jamel Herring, and this is no disrespect to Jamel Herring, this is actually credit to Jamel Herring. If you're in a dogfight with Jamel Herring, then that just shows you're on the same level with Jamel Herring, which you're a solid fighter. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get all the questions we need, when it comes down to that. D. Hodges and Ashley. Bruce Goes in the building. Big shout out to you, family. D. Hodges and Kiki. Conrad said, stop with Alan Babich. LOL. Yo, Conrad, he one of the most, man. He's entertaining, man. For that reason only. Kiki D. Hodges, Conrad, look who is fighting. That guy is gimmick. Who are you talking about?
Babich.
You talking about Babich? Yeah, he is who he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is,
everybody loves a circus once in a while.
But Conrad, here's the thing, and I know BoxingFirst Vlog ain't gonna like this. What make him any different from Kyle Naki? I'm talking style-wise. I know Kyle Naki's beating better opponents. I know. Yeah, I'm talking style-wise. They got the same style. They come in with their head, no defense, all offense, bunch of shots. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Ashley's corner, Jared Anderson can beat Joseph Parker right now, in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie, it'll be harder than you think because I think Joseph Parker probably has one of the best survival instincts in the division, bro.
Yeah, I think
he's not a great fighter to watch, but his survival is probably number one, bro. I think he's one of the hardest fighters to knock out. I'll keep it real. That shoe shining stuff that Jared Anderson does, where he does a lot of eye-catching stuff that's good for the cameras, you gotta throw that in the window against Parker. You gotta win nasty. You gotta go and win nasty because Joseph Parker ain't gonna be there, standing there for you to get off all of them combinations. He's gonna be putting on his roller skates and rolling around that ring. And when you get close, he's gonna be hugging and whining and grinding and all of that Keith Sweat stuff that you be seeing.
He said the Keith Sweat stuff. Yeah, he real romantic inside the ring, man. A lot of hugging, a lot of clenching, all that good stuff. Kiki Bruce goes said, "Don't sleep on Stephen Shaw." You want to respond to that, Shane?
I don't know who Stephen Shaw is.
I don't know who he is, neither. I was trying to tell you the alley-oop. Bruce goes, Kiki, Ashley. Will Stokes is in the building. Hey, Will, click this link, baby. We know you ain't at
Will
work.
Stokes, come in. Defend your boy Fury.
We know you not at work, man. I'm clicking. We know you not at work. You sitting up there chilling. Will Stokes, Joyce is also a madness, though. Too many people underestimate him. That guy will beat Dillian White right now.
I don't think so. I don't think Dillian White will knock him out still.
I don't think he knocks him out, but I think
Dillian. Nah, I'll tell you right. I've never seen anyone fight chin first against Dillian White and not get. Bro, Dillian White can crack. That dude's got power, bro, and Joe Joyce is real slow. He's got a good engine, though. I will say that. Joe Joyce has got a real good engine.
Dillian White ain't knocking out Joe Joyce.
You think so?
Yeah, I would bet a cheesesteak on that. He's not knocking. I don't even think he's gonna knock Joe Joyce down.
You don't think so? I mean, the boy hit Joe Joyce and hurt him a few times in that fight.
But he ain't go down though. He ain't go down.
I think Dillian's got a better delivery mechanism than the boy.
I agree, but I still don't think he gonna knock Joyce down or knock him out. That's going the distance. Cause Dillian White ain't fleet of foot neither.
Oh yeah, no, he's real slow.
Yeah,
he's got one of the slowest feet at heavyweight. Yo, if Dillian White had good feet, he would actually be in the conversation with AJ Fury and Wilder and Usyk.
Yo, they move like senior citizens, yo. Like, they move like they got senior citizen knees. You know what I'm saying? D Hodges, Bruce Goes, Shakur raised in the gym. Yeah, he was raised in the gym, like for sure. But the thing about Shakur,
I can name that's raised in the gym that just don't cut it.
You still got to answer that. You got to still answer them questions for me.
The Smith brothers were raised in the gym. Mm-hmm. All four of the Smith brothers were raised in the gym, bro.
Facts. Will Stokes for me. Joyce is a top 5 heavyweight right now.
Whoa!
Let me finish. Beats Ruiz, White, Hunter, Herkovich, Parker, etc. I believe. I also think he'd give Wilder a hell of a fight because his chin and work rate is out of this world. Shane, I'm gonna let you cook on that one, brother. I'm gonna let you.
Well, cook. he is the slowest heavyweight in the division. That's the first thing. I will say his punch accuracy is real good though. For someone that slow, his punch accuracy is real good. I saw him fight a Bryant Jennings, and I thought Bryant Jennings could have got that decision. Michael Hunter, who is much better in terms of foot speed and hand speed and much more quicker in offense, would definitely beat Joe Joyce. Because I think he would do a 10 times better job than Bryant Jennings did. And he could potentially beat Hergovich. I wouldn't be surprised about that. I think the problem with the Dillian White fight is he's got a good work rate, but Dillian White goes to the body real good. And I think that work rate will slow down pretty good. And Dillian White struggles with people who has good feet. Joyce don't have great feet. And Joyce is real slow. So a lot of the disadvantages that White has normally in fights won't be present against Joe Joyce. So
good explanation. Will Stokes, I think you're crazy.
Top 5.
Let me talk.
5.
He said top 5. Joyce beat Dillian White. I don't even know if he beats Michael Hunter.
I don't think he does.
I don't think he beats Herkovich. He might beat Parker though. I think he'll
He,
beat
might-
Parker.
he could beat Hergovich because Hergovich is slow as well, but Hergovich is faster than Joyce though.
He's faster than Joyce.
I don't think Joyce beats Yoka though. I don't think Joyce
no,
beats Yoka.
I don't think so neither. Your grandmom is faster than Joyce, yo. You know what I'm saying?
And Joyce so he's easy to hit. He's real easy to hit.
Yeah, top five is a little lofty. Will Stokes Joyce will also give AJ a great fight. So,
as much as it will be Pulev all over. It will be Pulev all over again.
I'm sure, but I see AJ being able to outbox him. Yeah, I listen. If they wanted to get AJ right in a fight, that would be the fight.
Yeah, definitely.
AJ would be able to pivot. He'll be able to get 3-4 punch combinations off, step to the left, step to the right, do that all night long.
He will literally have all day to think what shots am I going to land on.
He literally all he got to do is avoid the jab. That's it. Avoid the jab, and that's it. Keep your distance, avoid the jab, and he gonna look like Floyd in there. For real. Let me see. All right, hell no.
What was his name?
You don't even want to read it, bro. I ain't gonna give him the time of day. Will Stokes, only guys I can for sure see beating Joyce are Usyk and Fury, bro. That means you got him top 3. You are.
I know for a fact. I'll bet you $1,000 that Wilder knocks him up because that dude ain't got no chin and no defense.
Bruce
he's got a good chin. He's got a good chin, no defense.
Yeah. Bruce Gold said wrenches. Yeah, I gotta. I'm on StreamYard, so I don't know how to do the wrenches thing on StreamYard. I might have to go on YouTube and do that. But yeah, there's a couple guys that need wrenches. Bruce Goals need a wrench. Conrad need a wrench.
But Bruce Goals, you know how it is. You can just jump on the live, or you don't even have to be in the comment section.
Yeah. Conrad boxing. Kalnacki can't even lose weight for the most important fight of his career. I don't care about that guy anymore. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do before I even mention this dude's name in top 20. I can name 20 heavyweights better than this dude.
Yeah, he's sitting up there sipping drinks with vlog and shit. It's crazy. He said you got hate in here. Yeah, we ain't paying it no mind, Bruce. It is what it is. He's reported. Appreciate that. Wrenches. I got you, Bruce. I got to figure out how to do it. I don't know how to do it. If somebody can tell me how to do it from StreamYard, I will definitely will. Will Stokes, Stephen Shaw is an up-and-comer in the heavyweight division, was due to fight Jermaine Franklin recently, but it fell apart. Shaw
I know Jermaine Franklin.
I know Jermaine Franklin. I just never heard of Stephen Shaw.
Never.
Yeah, I will still. That's some hardcore shit. No way in hell is White stopping Joyce Shane.
I don't think you got a lot of dudes, and I know I get expected from Americans, but a lot of dudes don't rate Dillian White. And I just feel like you guys don't rate Dillian White because you guys don't watch a lot of this dude's fights. Yes, I know he got knocked out clean by Alexander Povetkin. That happens in boxing. But this dude is got a lot of dog in him. If you look at the names this dude's beaten of just pure brute force and determination and power, he's a good fighter, bro. He's a real good fighter. I mean, the name Chisora, he beat Hellenius, and Hellenius just knocked out Kalnacki. He beat Rivas. He beat Parker. He beat Povetkin. He beat, obviously, Brown's Food now. I mean, he's beat good fighters. And, I mean, I just don't think these dudes respect Dillian White that much.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but Will Stokes said I picked Joyce by stoppage against White. Hey, Will, man, you can't be leaving these comments and not click the link, bro. You're killing me, man. I
realized one thing about Will Stokes though. Any up and coming British fighter, he be again dick riding ain't the great form of transportation.
in words of my man BoxingFirst Vlog.
BoxingFirst Vlog says Blunt says it the best, bro.
Yeah,
It ain't the best form of transportation.
Shane, best friend right now, Blaze Philly 215 in the
Oh,
building,
geez.
man. He
Blaze, I
said
got you.
Shane,
I got you.
we gotta work something
I got
out.
you.
I don't think he got
Nah,
cash
it's
app.
cool. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely
We'll
do
work
that.
something
Just
out.
message me on Instagram.
Yeah. Will Stokes, mark my words, Joyce beats White. That's crazy.
I mean, Will Stokes obviously forgot the Bryant Jennings fight.
Yeah, he did.
Because I thought Bryant Jennings could have easily won that fight.
Yeah.
I thought he could have easily won that fight.
And
bro.
the thing that's crazy is my old coworker was working the corner with Bryant Jennings. Like he was literally in the corner with him. He wasn't doing shit. But he was in the corner with him. You know what I mean? YSL Sports Media, big shout out to you, bro. Said Frank Sanchez beats a lot of these guys easily. YSL, man. I'm gonna give you a comment that's gonna make you throw up, yo. It's gonna make Shane throw up too. You know, it will probably be one of the most boring fights, but it'll be a complete chess match. Frank Sanchez and Tony Yoka.
No, I give you one better. Frank Sanchez versus Luis Ortiz.
Damn, which one will be worse though? Which one will be worse? That's a good question. Which one will be worse?
Yoka knocks dudes out sometimes, bro. Yoka does knock dudes out.
Yo, but he fights
what about this one? Frank Sanchez versus Joseph Parker.
Ooh, yeah. All them joints make your stomach hurt. Conrad boxing. Hold on, the YSM, they said Frank Sanchez like 29. I'm like, yeah, he 29 plus like 15. Like
this dude is obviously at 60, bro.
Yo,
them Cubans fake their age, bro.
Hey, yo, Frank Sanchez and Luis Ortiz was in the same daycare, yo. They was in the same daycare. Oh man. Conrad boxing, Will dropping the UK bias bombs again. Yeah, he on fire. Ashley said you give wrenches using your phone on YouTube. Okay, got you. So I definitely gotta get some wrenches out. Will Stokes for me, my heavyweight rankings are Fury 1, Usyk 2, Joshua 3, Wilder 4, Joyce 5. As far as who I feel beats who, huh?
What's your top 5, bro?
In order? Damn, that's tough. Usyk 1.
Usyk 1 ahead of Fury.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Go on.
Usyk 1, Fury 2. By default, I will say Joshua 3. Wilder 4, because I still feel like he can beat 90% of the guys out there.
Mm-hmm.
And 5, I would say, that's a good question. Who will my 5 be? I'm trying to run down the list. Joseph Parker, no. Andy Ruiz, no. It's a good question. I don't know who my 5th person would be.
My top 5 is Fury, Usyk, Joshua Wilder, and White. Not Joe.
I forgot about Dillian White. Dillian White 5. Dillian White 5.
No, I tried, bro. Who? I tried. YSM, I actually tried to click his comment. It didn't allow me. Jeff would have to do it.
Who are you talking about?
The dude who done that racist comment, bro.
Oh, okay. All right, I got it. Hold on a second. I got it. Oh, it's off. He must have looked further up. Hold on. Let me see if it's still in here.
By the way, I just see English guy jump on, bro. I know you got a lot of points this week. I'm gonna update the site tomorrow. So everybody's on G5JeffTV.com, the fantasy league. I'm gonna update the site tomorrow, so your points will be updated.
Conrad boxing, Shaw isn't that bad actually, but White would get rid of him late probably. I gotta see this. You gotta show me footage.
I'm watching.
Said, LOL, Conrad. I love British boxing. It's my stuff, but I also try to stay objective.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a lie.
Like, I don't think White would beat Wilder, for example. I didn't think Billy Joe Saunders would beat Canelo, etc.
You support every British fighter.
Frank Sanchez versus Joseph Parker. Yeah, listen, they might have to pay me to watch that fight.
I didn't even watch Joseph Parker's last fight. No, I watched the Chisora fight. I didn't watch the Junior 4 fight.
Yo, that was a straight snooze fest, man. There was a bunch of Hawaiians in the crowd. Like, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Will Stokes, nope. Worst fight in the heavyweight division is Sanchez versus Huey Fury. Ooh. Damn. That's a good one.
Fury versus Joseph Parker was real bad.
Yeah, that's filthy, bro. Yeah, that's filthy. That's filthy. Conrad Will wins this round. Yeah, he won with that one.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That was disgusting. Conrad boxing, that fight would be like literally 3 punches hit each round. Yeah, that'd be. You might as well put a mirror in the middle of the ring. YSM, stop trying to sell me on Dillian White, Shane.
I know you're another dude who don't really like Dillian White that much, and I don't know why. I don't understand why dudes don't really like Dillian White.
Yeah, I think outside of Wilder, AJ, outside of the top 4 guys, I would favor White almost against everybody else.
And some fight Wilder White stylistically will do better. Like, I think White would have done better against Usyk than AJ.
Yeah, that's a fact. I guess YSM, what don't you like about Dillian White? I guess maybe that's a better question. 5 must be White, if only because of resume.
Yeah, he's got much more wins.
Resume, resume crazy. Yeah, English guy. What's up? I can't stay long. I got Usyk #1 as well. Him and Fury have to fight to decide who's
I'm gonna do what Blunt says. I'm gonna say 1A and 1B. So I'm gonna say
1A, 1B.
Yeah.
Bruce goes. What you guys think of Daniel Dubois' future now with a comeback win?
He's got a bit more work to do, but he's young. He's so young. Like, people forget this dude's like 24. He's real young, bro.
Yeah, and his corner really let him down in that Joe Joyce fight. Like, they were lying to him. They didn't take care of that eye, and they really let him down in that fight, man. He still might. I had him winning that fight at the time of the stoppage. Slightly though. D Hodges White got slept by provoking horribly. English guy Huey is so boring. Yeah, Huey is, man, he's a walking nap, man. Like, oh my god. I like to see White and Parker rematch. That could have gone either way. I don't want to see Joseph Parker on my screen, period.
You don't. What was the comment before that? I heard someone say something before that.
Said Huey Fury is so boring. I said that's a fact.
No, the comment before that.
Said White got slept by provoking horribly.
No, he got slept, but this is what you got to understand. He got slept because of he made a defensive mistake. But you can't forget what he's done in his career. He's fought dudes and beat dudes.
Yeah, YSM is stupid, yo. He said everything: his stamina, his chin, his haircut, literally everything.
No, he's got bad stamina. He's showing chin problems, and his haircut definitely F. So everything you mentioned there, I agree with.
Oh man,
everything you mentioned there, I agree. That's funny.
They need to take him to the barber and scan him up.
The truth is, though, I think his mom cuts his hair, bro.
Don't say that.
You definitely know he don't go to a Jamaican barber with that haircut, bro.
Yeah, he got he got she got a pair of scissors and a butcher knife.
Literally.
Brendan Jackson in the building. Big shout out to you, bro. He said White got slept by a great sequence. Yeah, I mean, it was a perfect shot. Perfect shot. I mean, can't take nothing away from Povetkin. It was a perfect shot. It's just
And how much dudes do you know? In fact, name me a dude that you know that got slept with one shot, but in a rematch, literally just came straight for war, and he didn't care about getting knocked out again. That shows this guy's got heart and dog, bro. Nobody just runs back into the fire after getting knocked out. And literally, he ran back into the fire. He literally didn't care about defense, didn't care if he got knocked out again. He went straight back for it. He went for maximum violence.
And
that's what he done.
Another thing with that is it's always better to take a one-punch knockout like that than to take a sustained beating. So you take Wilder, for example, like that second fight and that third fight, they were all long, sustained beatdowns. You know what I'm saying? Those take longer to come back from. Conrad Boxing, Shane, if you look up Shaw's fights, keep in mind he got in shape only lately, was fighting close to 270 for a long time. Damn.
I'll definitely look him up. I'm a dude. I always look fighters up, bro.
He was at the buffet line with Fury.
No, with Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz. I listen, man. I don't even want to talk about Andy Ruiz, man. When you get your ass tattooed, man, I got problems. I got problems, man. Like,
hey, bro, that was questionable.
Yo, man, forget questionable, man. He's guilty as charged. Like, for real. Like, I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, and then keep that in the privacy of your own home.
You had the decency to post it.
Yo, I'm like,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've seen chicks with tattoos on there, and I'm like, bro, they look dope, and I'm just. Like, I'm asking, not be doing that.
I'm asking Kiki and Ashley, is that a go for females, like having a tattoo on their ass? Like, is that something do y'all have girlfriends that have that, or I'm not even gonna ask yourselves. I feel like that's a personal question, but like, do y'all know any females that got tattoos on their ass and all that?
What is a man doing that for?
Yo, he got his whole ass tattooed, like both cheeks. I said, yo, like, I'm like, yo, what is going on in these streets? Like, for that reason alone, I don't want him holding any belt. I don't care if it's that WBC mini belt. Like, I don't want to see him with any belt, yo. Like, I can't have him representing no part of any sanctioning body. Like, I just
remember the heavyweight champion was like the hierarchy or the pinnacle of masculinity for men worldwide. Like, can you remember Mike Tyson? Like, everybody was scared of this dude, Deontay Wilder. Like, the pinnacle of masculinity. You got a dude with a butt tattoo as the pinnacle of masculinity. Oh, that's what I want.
And he's shaped like SpongeBob and shit, man. Like, how you shaped like SpongeBob and got your whole ass tattooed, both sides? Like, I'm in trouble.
Hey, the next comment is hilarious, bro.
Stephen Shaw has also been pro for like 7-8 years and is only at 15-0. He's taking a lot of time off in between fights. Conrad showing that ass tattoo without a warning on Instagram was not cool, man.
That was annoying because that's how I got caught by it. That's how I got caught by it, bro. I didn't even know.
Yo, listen.
No warning.
The tattoo was so crazy. I didn't even know it was an ass. Like, I didn't know what the hell I was looking at. I was like, what is this? And then I was like, yo, that's the back of his legs. I was like, wait a minute.
You know what's so funny, bro? You know what's so funny? You know, in other weight classes, they have to strip to make weight.
Hey, yo, he would just, yo, if he ever weighed in and just stood backwards, yo, I'd be so pissed off.
I'm just thinking to myself, like, what man goes on Instagram and takes a picture of their
you know what makes it even more crazy?
He needs the OnlyFans. He needs the OnlyFans.
Yo, the thing that's crazy, yo, he probably had another man probably did the tattoo too, which makes it even.
And another man probably took the picture.
Yeah, it makes it nasty. Like, ew, like.
You know what's crazy, bro? He needs the OnlyFans. He needs the OnlyFans.
Yo, he needs to be blocked from Instagram, man, because he done fucked up my whole visual, man. Like, it's crazy. Absolutely
Exactly.
crazy.
I don't want to see no, bro. That's
Crazy.
what I want to see, bro.
English guy. I don't understand the hate for
The
white.
the dude's using that AJ Saudi Arabia money to get us tight.
Yo, he got a tummy tucking the ass tattoo. Yo.
But they're not Meg the Stallion. And Black China.
Hey, yo. Yo, Shay funny as shit. English guy said, I don't understand the hate for white. He comes to fight every time, and he got messed around for his shot at the WBC.
Because he didn't listen to Jeff.
He didn't listen to me about 2 years ago.
What do you mean 2 years ago, bro? We're talking about like 4 years ago. Jeff had a channel where you told him, don't fight Ortiz and fight Hula. Literally. You'll get a world title fight faster. Guess you got a world title fight just the other day. Pulis.
Exactly. People ain't been listening to me for years, yo. And I'm like, and again, Eddie Hearn, come holler at your boys. G5 Jeff TV, VP Shane, man, 6 figures, man. I need silk sheets. You know what I'm saying?
Accreditations for the fights.
Accreditations for the fights. I'm cool with a cotton robe. Like I'm cool with 100% cotton robe.
No, I want one of them Fury Versace robes, bro.
Nah, they bring bad luck. Yeah.
Why do you say they bring bad luck?
Because every time they wear them, they lose. Except for Fury.
Fury wore it.
Yeah, but Billy Joe Saunders wore it too, and he got a glass eye now. Like I don't want no parts of that Versace robe, man. You got that. Bruce goes, Andy got his ass sleeve tattoo, and it looks oh man. Listen,
wait,
Bruce,
wait. Someone wrote, Andy Ruiz, you're tripping. Go on, continue going for the comment.
All right. English guy, I'm glad I haven't seen this tattoo. Yeah, bro. Don't go on Andy.
You don't want to see it.
You do not want to see it, man. He had to spread for the finish work.
I don't even want to visualize that. I don't even want to visualize that, bro. Bruce, that was savage.
Yo, and Andy Ruiz, since you in here, man, why you got that ass tattoo, bro? He said 1 Fury, 2 Usyk, 3 Ruiz, 4 Wallen, 5 Hellenius. I don't even know why I read that, yo. Between your top 5 and your ass tattoo, man, you lucky I don't get you up out of here, man. But you all right with me, though. English guy, Fury broke the Versace curse. Yeah, he did break the curse. But he didn't wear it, though. He didn't wear it for this fight, though.
Nah, but he's worn it before.
Yeah, but he didn't wear it for this fight, though. So did he break the curse?
No, but he wore it for the last one of the fight.
Did he? Oh yeah, he did. He did. Fair enough. I don't know. This live took a turn for the worse. Listen, I don't have no tattoos. Do you put cream? Do you put cream on the tattoo? I don't know. Like, I don't have no tattoos.
Bro, how do you sit on a toilet seat with an arse tight?
Yo, he gotta take it. She gotta do a number 2 standing up. Yo. Yo, Andy Ruiz, you out of pocket, bro. Oh, man.
That is funny.
Yo, that is hilarious, bro. Will Stokes said no, he did wear it in interviews for Media Week for this fight. Oh
no, but that was when people done interviews in his room. Like they came to his hotel room. I think that's a bit different. He's worn robes to press conferences before, if I remember correctly, or to a weigh-in, but it wasn't for this fight.
Okay, Bruce Gold said Vaseline for real. Like, you put Vaseline on the tattoo. So
Every
damn,
time I hear Vaseline, you know what I think of?
what's that?
Derek Chisora.
Oh, Derek Chisora, yeah. No Vaseline. English guy, yeah, you got to moisturize it for days. I gotta get the rest of the comment. Hold on. All right, get myself together. Get myself together. All right, yeah, you gotta moisturize it for days after. Must have cost him a fortune in lotion.
Bro, I hope you didn't use that AJ money for moisturizer, bro.
Yo, that's funny.
That's like Jeff said, man. He spent the AJ money on the Tommy Tucker and a butt tattoo. You're gonna see this guy in Cardi B's next music video.
Yo, that's funny, yo. That is funny. Like, oh my God. Will Stokes said Derek Chisora.
Yeah,
LOL.
bro. You remember when
Yeah,
Derek Chisora said you just effing me with no Vaseline?
yeah. Yo, Derek Chisora was out of pocket for that. Yo,
Bro,
like,
I have to ask you a question. Who's the number one press conference dude? I think Derek Chisora has to be up there, bro. We just press
number
conference
one press
moment.
conference guy.
I mean, AB's up there as well, but
My top three would be Chisora will be one on my list. AB would be two, and third, Fury.
Fury's up there. I'm trying to think who else do I like in press conference.
I'm trying to think. Do I have a 4 and a 5?
I mean, I remember when what's that dude that fought that dude that got knocked out in one round against Amir Khan. That dude's name, bro. He's a welterweight. He got knocked out in one round against Amir Khan. What's that dude's name? Someone in the comments is gonna tell me, but he had a savage moment. He had a real savage moment.
Yeah, I can't think of who. And I remember who you talking about too, because people was trying to act like Amir Khan was back after that fight too.
Le Greco, well done, English guy. Phil Le Greco.
Yeah, Phil Le Greco. Yeah,
he was savage as well. He was
trash ass. Will Stokes, Fury.
You know who are my number one sellers? Audley Harrison, bro, and David Hay. Those dudes can sell sand in a desert.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. David Hay was. Oh man, like David Hay was up there. Like
he would get everyone to believe him. Oh, I'm in the best shape ever. This is the best camp. I'm doing things I've never done before. He'll use the same word that he used for the last camp.
Yo,
then when he lost, oh, camp wasn't that great. I could have done a bit more. And I'm just thinking, bro, you are a gangster.
Yo, he would win Salesman of the Year every year at the car dealership. Yo, like he gas up like
he was literally a pimp. He was just pimping dudes.
And
Mayorga, nice. Yeah.
Mayorga, he might
actually. Mayorga remembers that Shane Mosley one, isn't it?
The Shane Mosley one, the Oscar De La Hoya one, the one I remember is oh man, damn, who the guy that Oscar De La Hoya knocked out twice? Fernando Vargas.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Mayorga might be the GOAT.
Yeah, Mayorga.
Press conferences, he might be the GOAT. Andy Ruiz, Fury, undefeated. Nobody can see him for real.
No. If you guys watch Fury versus Chisora one press conference, you guys will know Chisora got Fury on that one, bro. Yeah. Chisora got Fury. Chisora is a gangster. Chisora is he always entertains me at press conferences, bro.
Yo, that face off with Chisora and Dillian White, that joint was funny as hell, yo. When they was acting like they was going at each other.
Yeah.
Security was there. I'm like, yo, bro, you got a clear path at him. Why you stop? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, obviously you're forgetting this dude had a physical fight with David Hay.
Yeah. It was glass thrown, all that. Yeah, Phil Le Greco, yes, who you was talking about. Will Stokes, Usyk funny as hell at press conference.
Yeah, but he's not really savage. He's not savage.
White also makes great pressers. Yeah, Dillian White. Yeah, he's another good one too.
White versus Deontay Wilder will be my favorite press conference of all time.
That would be
That'll
great.
be my favorite press conference of all time.
The thing is, yo, they would need real security.
They'll need because they both have savage entourages.
Yeah, like they would need real security. I mean, like
they need to call in the
SWAT.
The
they
army.
need SWAT.
Yeah,
they need SWAT. Andy Ruiz, David Haye bet on Wilder all 3 fights. Are you serious?
Yeah, he did.
He bet on Wilder all 3 fights. That means David Haye about to get back in the ring.
You know, John Fury was willing to bet Wilder, David Haye 50 grand.
Who?
John Fury was willing to bet David Haye 50 grand, but David Haye didn't take it. He was willing to bet David Haye 50 grand. He said it on TV. I'll bet 50 grand.
But just imagine how much he actually did bet on him, though.
Yeah.
He probably bet the house on him. He bet the house
on
him.
You're forgetting John Fury's rich. These dudes were rich before they got into boxing.
Yo, it's good that I'm not rich, yo. Like, it's actually good that I'm not rich, yo. Like, I would be a worse version of myself. Like, I would have literally, after seeing that 238, I probably have put like $100K on Fury.
Jeff would be in ridiculous. The first day I met Jeff in Philadelphia, this dude cast a $500 check that he made. If this dude was rich, he would be cashing a $550,000 check.
Yeah, it's good. I'm not like rich where I can really put some bands up. Will Stokes says, say what you want about Haye, but one of the only 3 men in history to be cruiserweight and heavyweight champ, stands amongst all-time greats there with Holyfield and Usyk.
All I remember is David Haye got absolutely embarrassed against Tony Bellew.
Listen, Will Stokes, I'm gonna give you that. But that still don't change the fact that he's had some real dark moments. Will Stokes, hold on. Didn't you guys bet on Wilder all 3 fights?
Jeff bet on Fury.
Yeah.
And if you want to I bet the fight won't happen. That's what I bet on.
I keep telling Will I changed my mind the morning of the fight. He just refused to. He talk about what I did on camera. I'm like, the morning of the fight, bro. Morning of the fight, I changed my mind. Will Stokes said I had Fury all 3 times.
The email that
I screenshotted it to him. I sent it to him.
No, I mean the email of your submission on the website, bro.
Oh, bro, Will already know, man. I ain't got time for Will, man. I ain't got time for Will. Like, Will already know. Okay, Shane, who did you pick all 3 fights?
I picked Wilder all 3 fights. But it's cool, Will. Where are you in the fantasy league? Where are you in the fantasy league? You picked Fowler to beat Smith. That's what I want to know. How did you pick Fowler to beat Smith?
Yeah, you was on the finest juices with that one, bro. You was on the finest juices with that one. Like, yo, you see the post that he put up talking about something, he moving up to 160 now. I hate when guys do that.
Yeah.
I hate when guys do that.
You getting knocked out at 154.
What you think gonna happen at 160? But the thing that's crazy is
he put up that post Fowler.
Yeah, he put it up. Put that post up talking about something. He 178, talking about something. It's time to move up from 154. I'm like, bro, this guy's just like 185 coming down to 154. Like, stop it. Like, well, you gotta redeem yourself, man. You took 5, yeah.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, bro. I like Shane, you gotta see where he's at in the standings, man, because
he's low. I'm
low.
Not at the top though. I won't lie though. I took an L this week. This week I took an L. Jeff is right at the top. I need to update the fantasy league. English guy got good points this week though.
Yeah, English guy he right. He right at the top. Will Stokes, Smith moved up and looked like a monster at 175 for his first fight. Who are you talking about?
Callum Smith.
Callum Smith.
Yeah, put him against Beterbiev. We'll see how he looks in that fight.
Bro, speaking of Beterbiev, man, Beterbiev and Marcus Brown, man. Let's pray for Marcus Brown now.
Yes, see one of them prayer videos that he used to do.
Yeah, I might have to do a prayer video. Anybody that's new to the channel, man, I got
That's
a
an
couple prayer
old school
videos.
Jeff.
That's
That's an
old school
old
G5 Jeff
school.
TV. I had who did I do the prayer video on? That
David
was
Price versus
David
Babich.
Price and Pavekin. I gotta dig that up, yo. I gotta
Bro,
dig that up.
you gotta re-upload that video. That video was savage.
Yo, I did a whole prayer video with church music in the background and all that.
You need that prayer music and everything in the background.
Hey, listen, man. There's a big difference between the old me and the new me. The old me was real savage, yo. The old me was real savage. I done toned it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But the old me
bro,
was
you
real
guys have
savage.
to beat Jeff. I'm probably too far behind to beat Jeff right now. But you guys someone has to beat Jeff in the fantasy league because you have to give out the prize to somebody. You can't give it to him.
It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. I'm gonna have to give it to the second place winner, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody catching up, man. Y'all, hey, listen, man. Come next season, man. We all start at 0.
No, you guys still come this season. Don't tell people.
No. I know that. You know what I mean? Will Stokes, I bet Callum Smith versus Joe Smith Jr. will be highly competitive.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Actually, you know what? Callum Smith on his game, he could win that fight. Because Joe Smith had trouble in his last fight. Even though he won, you could have made the argument he lost that fight.
Against Russell.
He said, even Callum versus Shane's dad, Bivol. Why you say that's your dad, bro?
Everybody, you know where he got up. You know where he didn't. You know he's the worst when it comes to this. Laurie is the worst because Laurie is always digging me on Bivol because
why doesn't he like Bivol? I don't understand.
No, it's not that he don't like Bivol. He literally just thinks I'm like Will Stokes and I'm just dick riding Bivol. That's what it is. And I just think Bivol I just like Bivol's style. That's all it is. I like Bivol's style of boxing.
Oh, you know what, yo? Like off topic real quick. I think since they're in here, I think Will Stokes, Joseph Gwilt, and Guy English, they all brought up a comment that Rob Acosta made when he was on. Rob Acosta said that Fury possibly rehydrated, and they wanted to know, do heavyweights rehydrate because they don't have a weight to actually make. So I think that's
a real good question.
That's a really good question. And the thing is, now that would be some Patreon type shit with your family.
That is something I would have to ask a heavyweight. I mean, does heavyweights rehydrate?
I'm gonna ask Rob Acosta. Matter of fact, I'm a text Pad Man. I'm gonna text Rob Acosta. I'm gonna text Ivor Robinson, and I'm gonna ask.
Does heavyweights rehydrate? I mean, I'm trying to think. Is there a dude that I've seen who weighed in at a certain? I mean, I remember David Hay back in the day when he used to fight. He used to fight at not David Hay. Yeah, David Hay. I remember he used to fight and he used to put weights in his pocket to make himself heavier on the weight, just to give off the illusion that he's heavier than he is. So dudes actually prepare for someone physically stronger. So when they pack on the pounds and they try to use their physical advantages, he's much faster than they expect. I remember David Hay used to do that. But in terms of actually rehydrating,
that's a damn good question.
That's a real
actually question. Actually Joseph Gwilt came up with the question, and I think Guy English kind of followed up. I tried to clean it up. It didn't quite work.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think heavyweights rehydrate?
Why would they really need to? I don't really know.
Why would they need to, Jeff?
That's the question. They really don't need to.
Jump in the camera 1 second. Because you done well this week on the fantasy. Let the fans see. That's my brother.
Hey, man. Hold on. If Shane schooled you, then that means I schooled you.
Yeah, definitely. He watches our lives all the time.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got to jump on one day, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'll be cool. That'd be super cool, man. Appreciate you, good brother.
Yes, enough respect, man.
Hey, man, much respect, bro. I don't know if the thing is if they do rehydrate, I want to know what scenario in which they would rehydrate.
I want to know why they would need to, and is there a rehydration limit for IBF on heavyweight?
Nah, it ain't no limit. It ain't no limit. It ain't no limit. But that's what makes the question more fascinating, though.
The passing through and the Wilder situation. With Wilder, like everyone's going to rehydrate.
Or get heavier the day before, but it'd be hard to. I mean, I don't know because they would have to strip weight the day before the fight to rehydrate because that's what
Well,
fighters do. They go like days without eating.
The only thing I'm thinking is like, let's say for instance, take AJ for instance, right? What he came in at, what, like 240?
Yeah.
He came in at like 240. So let's just say for instance he wanted to he wanted his in ring weight to be like 245, right? So he comes in at 240. That might be a situation where even if they do rehydrate, I can't imagine anything more than 5 pounds.
Exactly, like you know how Fulton will strip down weight to 122 to rehydrate like 20 pounds. It's different to I'm wondering if like heavyweights actually rehydrate an extra 20 pounds or extra 15 pounds.
Because the thing is, even though they don't have a target weight, I'm pretty sure they're pretty disciplined as far as camp. So there's certain things they can't eat.
Unless they go like a day without eating and they shred themselves for weighing. I'm saying I don't know. I don't really see the point.
That's a damn good Joseph Gwilt, man. Big shout out to you, bro. That's a damn good question. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. I know guys like James Toney ain't rehydrated. He was fat at the scales. You know what I'm saying? Like said, bro, I swear Bivol versus Ryder would be a competitive fight. Hell no. Hell no. Well, you smoking, bro. Bivol ain't all that. I feel, oh man, Will, you killing me, Will. Why on earth would they? Literally no reason to. Yeah, that's what it's an interesting question.
It's an interesting question. Does heavyweights rehydrate?
Yeah.
What would be the advantages of rehydrate? I'll give you one advantage. Let's say Fury came in at 250, yeah? Mm-hmm. And Wilder's thinking, okay, he's 250, I'm 230. There's only 20 pounds difference. And he rehydrates to 270 something. Then in his eyes, whoa, he's preparing for someone that's 20 pounds heavier than he thought. In that sense, he could have got a benefit of rehydrating because the weight that Fury has is not what Wilder had prepared for.
Yeah, that's a damn good question. I'd
have to ask heavyweights. I'd have to ask heavyweights.
Yeah. You said you guys gonna put this weekend's fights on the league.
Never not enough 50-50 fights to me. None of those fights are 50-50.
None of them. Yeah, they not even close to 50-50. I gotta go. This has been a laugh. Don't forget to moisturize, everyone. Oh man. Let me find out English guy be selling baby oil. Find out. Will Stokes, I follow heavyweights closer than anything. I'm literally 100% sure that they don't. I would guess that they don't.
Me as well.
It's just Rob said it. Rob did say that on the live. And I don't know if he just forgot he was talking about heavyweights.
No, but maybe he knows a heavyweight that rehydrates. Maybe on a personal level. Maybe it's individuals. Maybe some individuals do and some individuals don't.
I'm gonna ask all of those guys, have you ever seen a heavyweight that rehydrates after weigh-in? Bruce goes laughing. That's a good question though. Like that's a real good question. And you know what? I'll add another question. What's the most weight you've ever seen a guy rehydrate overnight?
Canelo versus Amir Khan.
How many pounds was it?
I think it was 27.
No, Chavez Jr. got him beat.
What's Chavez Jr.?
By 30.
What fight?
That was it was either the Jacobs fight or it was before the Jacobs fight. One of them fights, he literally gained 30 pounds
in a
um
day.
in a day. You know who else did that?
Jesus Christ.
You know who else did that?
Who?
Lamont Peterson
Against who?
versus Danny Garcia. He gained like
In a,
28 pounds. It was like
in
28
a
pounds
day. I
in a
don't know
day.
how these guys be doing it, but yeah.
28. Yeah. Conrad said it's a question for the coaches next time. I'm texting their phones. Like as soon as I get off this live, like I'm texting their phones, like and asking them. Because that's just a good, real good question. I guess maybe I'm trying to think of another example. Possibly maybe Roy when he fought Ruiz.
Maybe. Do you reckon? I'm wondering if what's his name would have rehydrated for the maybe Wilder rehydrated for the Fury fight in the second fight. In the first fight, sorry, in the first fight, I
The
mean.
first fight, possibly. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, you know what? To be honest with you, do cruiserweights? How much do cruiserweights rehydrate to? That's a good
And
question for
definitely,
Ngannou.
I know cruiserweights rehydrate because I remember speaking to Richard Riakpo, and Richard Riakpo told me himself that he rehydrates. He told me himself that he rehydrates.
Okay. Will So says because I know for Kalnacki versus Hellenius one, Kalnacki came out and said that he cut water weight for the weigh-in because he felt self-conscious about his weight, and everyone said it was weird.
But
Will,
that is an example of him rehydrating though.
yeah, but Will, I think he was lying. He was still fat. That, yeah, he was still fat.
Kalnacki or Hellenius?
I picked Hellenius.
You picked Hellenius?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got all.
I
We
like
got all
him,
three
yo.
fights.
I like him, yo. I like him.
Hellenius, right?
Yeah, hey.
I've thought Kanaki would have run out of gas and then Hellenius would have stopped it.
Fair enough.
What round he picked?
What round did you
I
pick?
think it was 9.
He said 9.
Okay, he's a couple rounds off. Rounds off.
What when you Fury Wilder and not Fury Wilder, what was the other fight? Sanchez and Jagbo. Who did you pick?
I picked the Jagba, but boy, I was
You was wrong.
Yeah, I picked the Jogba as well, man. Don't feel bad, brother. Will Stokes, there's literally no reason to it weaken you for no benefit. I'm expecting to hear no, but still interesting question. Will Stokes said I bet a Coley rehydrates up to like 215, 220.
Riakpo is heavier than a Coley, by the way, just to let you know. Riakpo is heavier than a lot of people don't know this because of how tall a Coley is, but I've seen both of them in person. Riakpo is heavier than a Coley.
Bro, that'd be a crazy fight.
Bro, that fight was supposed to happen. It's because Dylan White had a contract with Riakpo, and Riakpo and Dylan White fell out, and then obviously he spent a time out of the ring, and Riakpo couldn't fight for over a year.
They could have settled that in the ring, though.
Who, Riakpo and Dylan White?
Yeah, they could have just went the ring. They could have just went the gym and just, close the door, man. Shut the lights out.
But a Coley, that's a fight that everybody wants, bro. A Coley versus Riakpo, the 2 number 1 British cruiserweights.
Riakpo can crack, man. Like,
crack.
Bro, you talking about some hugging that's gonna be going on. The Coley gonna be hugging all night, bro. He gonna be hugging all night. Conrad said I sent them my picks before the weigh-in. Bad choice. Yeah, man. Hey man, if you want to pick them right, man, G5 101, man, pick your fights after the weigh-in, brother.
I'm not gonna lie, if Jeff wins this fantasy league, I would be annoyed.
Yeah,
why are you going?
Because I didn't pick Fulton and
Fowler and
Smith. I'm so angry.
Hold on, for the people that don't know, Shane will be annoyed because Shane been around so long. He was around when I went on like a 30-fight winning streak.
Yeah, the only reason why I'd be annoyed is because it's like I want someone who's not part of the team to win it. You see my point?
Yeah, man.
But then if Jeff wins it, it's just like, oh, this guy is, because I know this guy is for those who don't know, the reason why I even know Jeff is because his predictions are so amazing. Literally, I met him because his videos are about a streak. I was like, bro, this dude is, before I even knew his name, I was like, this dude actually is predicting everything right. Just at the start of this dude's channel was all about breakdown and prediction videos. And I was just tuning in every week. I'm like, bro, this guy's getting it right every week. And I'm like, that was literally the foundation of how I know Jeff. Because I was on YouTube and every week this guy was just getting predictions right every single week.
I think I did like maybe
you might not even
30...
have 30 subscribers at that time.
Nah, I didn't. I think I predicted like 35 straight fights, man. I think I went like 32 and like 3 or like 33 and 2. Like I was on
one
that
of them,
much of a hot
when
streak.
I was really impressed was I remember he picked a draw in a fight and he correctly picked a draw. I was like, bro, this.
And I did that recently.
Yeah.
With Charlo and Castano.
Yeah.
I said it was gonna be a draw. Like it's just, but that's what makes the prediction fantasy league so great. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it really puts everybody to the test. Like it puts everybody to the test. It puts everybody on record. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do your picks after the weigh-in, man. Like you got to do them after the weigh-in. Will Stokes, no way. After you guys roasted me for picking Fowler, you picked the Jogba. That was Sanchez decision all day from the get-go. Yeah, you know what, Will? That's a good point. But the thing is, we knew Sanchez was going to outbox the Jogba.
We knew Sanchez would win most of the rounds. I just thought Jogba would land out nice.
Yeah, we just thought he was going to hit him with the money shot. That's all. But that's a fair point, Will. He said, "Can't roast me for picking Fowler and then pick a Jogba, bro." Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you, man. 100%, man. But Shane, we can cut this one, bro. It's an hour and a half strong. Your brother that jumped on camera. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I'm 100% straight, man. Might as well do a roll call. Big shout out to Will Stokes, Conrad Boxing. Joseph Wilt for the great question. Bruce Scholes, English guy.
After us.
Yeah, we on that. I'm gonna find out about it tomorrow. Andy Ruiz, aka Tyson Fury, Mr. Ass Tattoo. Who else? What's it? Kiki was in here. Ashley's Corner, YSM, Brendan Jackson, D Hodges was in the building. The racist guy, big shout out to you as well. They had to block your ass. Who else? I think that's it. Blaze Philly 215. We'll get with you. Bruce Schools, we will handle the wrenches. I will take care of that. So hopefully before the next show. D Hodges. And I think that's it. Man. This was a funny one, man. When we talking about tattoos and ass cream and shit like that, it kind of went left. He put cooking oil on this shit. Man, Conrad Boxing, he said, big up, drop by tomorrow at Boxing Lowdowns podcast. Oh, yo, let's crash that.
Yeah.
I'm crashing.
Message him.
Yeah, I'm gonna message him. I'm trying to crash that joint. I wonder what the topic is tomorrow. What's the topic?
Has to be Wilder and Fury.
Yeah, because he's been out for a while.
He had COVID. That had COVID.
Really?
Yeah, that's right.
Man. Oh wow, that's crazy, man. But he said he getting better, man. Big shout out to Boxing Lowdown, man. I had to check up on my UK family, man. Big shout out to you. People that don't think the COVID thing's serious, man. It's definitely serious, man. Nothing to play with. You just got to make sure that your immune system is good. You know what I mean? So you can fight it. He said, if you got time, Lori will have a lot to say about Wilder. I'm trying to get in that. I
know Lori picked Wilder to win.
Oh, he gonna be mad I picked Fury on the day of. He gonna be pissed. But everybody wanted Wilder to win, man. Like everybody wanted Wilder to win. Like it was just.
I didn't have a one, but I just thought Wilder would win. What did you pick? Points.
I picked Fury on points, and I was angry because there was the 11th round. I was shouting at Wilder.
Yo, did he cheat him out? Yo, did he cheat off my paper, yo?
No, he picked before you did.
I picked way before
I cheated off his paper. Okay.
The truth is, my brother actually always thought. I think he picked Fury to win all 3 fights, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought I thought Wilder was definitely gonna win the first one. Who did I pick for the second one?
The second one we picked Wilder, but we were a
picked
little bit
Wilder
more
for
on
the
the fence.
second one.
We were on the fence.
Yeah, we was on the fence with that one. So I picked Wilder for 1 and 2, and picked Fury. Changed my mind and picked Fury for the.
You just saw the weight and didn't like it.
Yeah, I seen the weight. I didn't like it at all. But the thing is, though, you know the
I'm
thing
like,
that,
Jeff, why did you change your prediction? And he's like, oh, bro, I just didn't like that weight.
Yo, but the thing that's crazy though, everything that I thought was confirmed by all of the coaches. Rob Acosta said the same thing. Padman said the same thing. Ivan Robinson said the same thing. Like everybody said the same thing. So I was like, my thinking was correct. And it was actually a post up with Malik Scott saying that he didn't have a problem with the weight. And I was just like, bro, you bugging. You bugging. He was tired at the 1 round, bro. He was tired at the 1 round, man. Like you got to get used to, because I remember somebody put in the comment section like he had a year and a half to walk around in the 230s. I said, but you're not walking around and fighting at the 230s is two completely different things. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I wonder if Hellenius was pulling them pull counters on Wilder like he was doing Kalnek.
Let's put a comment in. I didn't even see it.
He said, big up the Shanes, bro. Great minds think alike.
Bro, Will Stokes, my brother fights as well.
Yep.
Do he?
Yeah, he fights. He's at what we at? Wait, 122.
Bantam.
118.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say I'll bring you down, put you in the ring with Cool Boy.
Yeah,
that'll be torture.
But obviously, my brother's not ready for Steph Fulton yet. Fulton's
it'll be
soon. Alright, cool.
It'll be cool.
I got the reach advantage. Don't worry.
It'd be cool. You know what though? It'd be cool if he came here just to see just the gym vibe here.
I wanted him to come with us. I wanted him to come with me this time, but he was working. My next time he'll come next time. He'll definitely come.
That'd be dope, man. Like they would have somebody in there.
Bozy told YSM. He even told me, bro, bring your brother down next time.
Yeah. Bozy one of the GOATs, man. Like I know Ivan Robinson was being pretty modest. He's being pretty modest, but I'm like, no, the top 3 guys in the city is Bozy, Rel, and Ivan Robinson. Like they're the top 3 in the city. Bro,
Will said he's light heavyweight right now. Well, guess that like, all right, Will, if you can make 130, my brother will fight you.
He said, let's go, bro. I'm at light heavy.
If you can make 130, my bro will fight.
Hey, Will. Listen. Me and Wilder weigh the same weight right now, but I'm not proportioned the same.
If you can make 130, me and my brother will fight.
Oh man, yeah, I'm proportioned a little different. I'm more on the Kalnaki side. I like my cheese steaks and all that.
Bro, you pull it doing pull counters and stuff.
Yeah, I've been doing pull counters on cheese steaks for the past 10 years, bro. You know what I mean? But it's it'd be crazy for them to come down and get, you know what I'm saying, get some work, man. Like that'd be super cool. But it's a lot of guys that's in like lighter weights. And they'll get in and like literally like work with him. Like that'd be. I
mean, obviously, I'm like, because of the likes of a New Way, Fulton, Riggindale, Casemiro, dudes like that, they really put the lighter weight divisions on like notice. People didn't really care about them before, but dudes
who you fight like?
I got different.
Personally, in my opinion. He switches a lot. He fights Southpaw and Orthodox. So I would say like but he's a single. If one person who he actually reminds me of. He reminds me of Nafe, in the fact that he loads up on shots and he's got real power. Like my brother's fought heavyweights before, but like sparred heavyweights, not like real proper fights, but like sparred heavyweights because he's got real power. He's got real pop.
If Will Stokes is light heavy, I'm taking Shane brother. Like
no.
I'm taking Shane brother.
There's a massive weight difference, but personally, I don't ever want him to turn pro, but I would want him to train with a dude like Real. because he's got good head movement, but Rel will improve his hand skills. He'll improve his hand skills real well.
Rel are getting right, man. Like your brother could come to Philly for like 6 months, man. He'll come back to the UK and be smashing shit.
Definitely, bro. If I was gonna literally manage this dude's career, obviously he's not gonna. I don't want him to be a professional boxer because I know what boxing is, but there's a lot of dirty stuff in boxing. But if I was, I would bring him to Coach Real tomorrow, literally tomorrow.
But the thing is though, if you're managing his career, then you ain't gotta worry about the dirty stuff. Cause
I barely get hit shit.
I know you barely get hit, but people still get hit in boxing.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, like so if you would, and the thing is that would be like an investment. Like there's a guy that was in Mayweather's camp. He signed with Mayweather. What is it? Malik Warren, like he fights in Philly now. Like he fights in Bosie's gym, like, but he was in Tank's camp. And I think he fights at like 126, 122, 126. But he's in Bosie's gym. Like, if your brother came down for like, it ain't gotta be 6 months. If it was like 3 months and he worked with Rel like directly for 3 months.
This is a benefit. Like, honestly, why it's such a benefit? Cause I know you and YSM. Literally, if I spoke to you, he could easily go to Vegas and train with Padman. Or he could easily go train with Ivan Robinson. Or easily go and train with Rel or Bozy. Like that is the benefit of having that connection. If I spoke to Ngabu, you can easily go and train with Ingle. You see my point?
Yeah, the thing is, like, it really depends on what you think he needs the most. Like, whatever his biggest deficiencies is, like whatever it is, I would be able to tell you like which one would probably be best for him. If he's nice with his hands already,
no, he's not. He's better with his head movement. Like he needs to improve his hand skills in terms of
how his feet though.
I'll keep it real. On the front foot, no one's pivoting like him. Like his pivot game, bro. You know,
I like. What about Pat? What about his back foot? What about his back foot game?
His back foot needs to improve.
Okay, so if I just based off of that, I will put him with Rel because he will put him in with Rasheem.
But Rasheem's a top level.
Has he ever seen Rasheem fight?
Rasheem Jefferson. I've shown you before.
I don't mind.
But Rasheem's the top fighter, so
Rasheem, no.
You got the heart for it. But he's a top fighter, bro.
Rasheem,
he's a real top fighter.
Show him some footage of Rasheem and tell him his dad has trained him since he was a kid.
Yeah,
and that's the end result. So I guess my next question will be, when he becomes a complete fighter, who does he envision himself to be? Like, I'm talking about style wise.
If I was basing it on what I know, the person who I would envision him to be, the closest person I'd probably envision me to be, is probably someone like, someone like Mosley.
Shane?
Yeah.
Well, Rel.
Mosley with head movement.
Yeah, so Rel would be that guy. So
Rel. The reason I say Mosley because Mosley could crack. Mosley could crack, and Mosley could real crack, and my brother could crack. Like I put my brother in with a dude who was when we fought Dwayne, and he's 160, and my brother hit him, bro. This guy got power, like he got literally with a jab, my bro. And when he fought the heavyweight weren't walking him down, even though the heavyweight was way bigger than him because of my brother's head movement. But there's so much of his skills that he needs to improve. I would literally bring him straight to Real.
How old is he?
19.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know how serious he is.
But, I want to do this.
He's real serious.
Real serious.
I'm just not. So I just don't really want.
Hold on.
I know what he does to people.
So he would he walk around at though?
He walk. He could. It depends because truthfully, like he's not always training. That's the problem. Like he'll be doing work.
Is he bigger than you or smaller than you in his off season?
He's shorter than me. He's shorter than me. But like,
no, I'm talking about weight wise. Is he way more than you during his off season?
About similar, about the same. But I weigh 135.
So he weighs around 135.
About maybe 130.
And he fights at 118.
Yeah.
And he's 19. Yeah, he gonna be a
and
problem.
You don't have it. I'll tell you one thing, you don't have his man strength neither. Because he don't he don't use his physique yet.
Yeah. So he's probably damn. I will say this though. Once you go pro, I'm breaking you off with whatever I win when I bet on you. So that'll be on top of your purse.
But the truth is, like, honestly, if I brought you to YSM or Jeff, they would definitely put you in the right places. But I just don't. I've always reserved, because I don't really talk about him, because I don't want him to pursue boxing, because I know what boxing can do to people.
You know what though? Like, if he was serious, right? Like, what I would do is I would say probably, I would say like maybe 3-4 months, like, be like, real, like, how much you got a guy coming in from the UK, fights at 118, you know, he raw, but he need that direct work. How much would it be, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and all of that, for like maybe like 4 months, and, you know, make sure he, you know, he got, you know, of course, you know, me and YS, I'm gonna make sure he's straight, you know what I'm saying, while he's here. Even like I said, even like, if that happens, like, once I get my apartment, he can stay with me, so he ain't gotta, you know what I mean, he ain't gotta worry about no room and board or anything like that. Like, he could just stay with me. I also eat up all my goddamn food. But, you know, because if you eat the way Shane eat like a monster. I was like, God damn.
Nah, he eats more than me, bro.
Oh man,
he eats more than me.
I eat like a bird. I eat like a bird compared to Shane. I got a picture of Shane with a big ass thing of pancakes in front of him.
Bro, this thing, yeah, he's eating like real polite, and I'm eating like I ate like 4 pancakes and an omelet with fries, bro. This is eating like
I had a veggie omelet.
He had some rabbit food, bro. I'm like, bro, you gotta have some real food, bro.
Yeah, but nah, like, if he's serious, man, like, I can ask.
Next time I'm coming Philly, he's coming Philly. So regardless, next time I'm coming Philly,
when I'll stay from now.
Next time I'm coming Philly, he's coming. Next time I go Philly, he's coming.
So I had a crib by then, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'll come crash with me. But yeah, if he needs to stay here like for a couple months, like, just to work with Rel and get all the way right. Yeah, that ain't no problem. But I guarantee you, but see, this is the thing though. So let me tell you, brother, this. So it's a guy named Robert Calvin, right? He's from Iowa. So he was in Philly and he was working with Coach Rel before he went to the nationals, like the amateur nationals, in his state. So he was here for a couple months. He went back to Iowa and was smashing shit, bro. He was knocking everything out. Like, he was knocking everything out, bro. So I could literally put you on the line with him, and he can literally tell you how his days were with Rel. Like, they was literally doing 2-a-days. Like, they were in the gym in the morning. Like, they'll do road work, all that, go to the gym, work out, go to the crib for a little bit, come back later on in the afternoon and do a whole nother session. But he had Robert Calvin like a monster. And Robert Calvin, that's my man, but he's not ultra talented. You know what I'm saying? But he had him like right. You know
I get.
Like,
I mean, there's obviously the gift that he has is in the sense that he's born literally younger than me, and you know me, bro. I was born into the watching boxing. Like, you know how much I study and love boxing, so he would have naturally got that because he's my little brother. So, like, you hear me talk about boxing before I knew you. The only person I could speak to about boxing was him and my cousin. So
Okay.
that's literally like he is a student of boxing. Like he's literally kind of like Chris G in a sense where he will ask 100 questions. He'll watch 100 fights. Like he'll be the best person you want to be around because he's a person who would literally just want to learn from me all day.
So I think if I had to rank them, I would say Rel probably one. If it was a situation where you felt like he had the skills, but he needed to get his body together, like just, I mean, physique and all of that, I would say probably either Bozy or Padman. Um, Probably, but I mean, Bozy kind of busy, so I would Padman.
One thing about what's it called though, Ivan Robertson, which I would like, is the fact that Ivan Robertson trains on repetition. So remember when we were doing padwork the other day, bro, and you were making like the habits that I was trying to show you. Ivan Robertson does the same thing where he's like trying to get you into the habits, but the difference is this dude is just a mastermind in terms of completion. He wants you to know everything. There's not one thing. He wants you to know how to fight back foot, front foot, inside, outside. He wants you to know how to fight, how to use head movement, hand skills, short shots, long shots, jabs, power punches, very punch speed, very punch angles, everything. He wants you to know everything. There's no such thing as, oh, I'm a power puncher. There's no such thing in a road.
Rel is one of the best coaches in the world, man, and it's
right.
like it's no.
I'll put that on God. Well, you see what he done with Kevin Farmer.
Yeah, Rel is one of the best coaches in the world, man, and then his end game in the corner, man, is just unmatched, man. Like he tell you everything you need to know.
And this guy's savage though. If you ain't shit, he'll tell you, bro, you ain't shit. You literally, he was telling that to Moosin.
It's crazy, man. Like it's crazy, but I mean we could definitely work something out, but it's a lot of options. You know what I'm saying? Like he can go to Bozy, he can go to Rel. Greg Hack is a good coach. Like Greg Hack is a good coach. Ivan Robinson's a good coach. So I mean he could, and the thing is he would be 5 steps ahead of the game if he's coming to the States. He coming to Philly to get that work, and then he comes back out there. Oh, he's smashing everything, bro.
And the difference is, bro, if he's getting trained in America, he's getting the best of both worlds, because the training in America is one thing, but the promotion in America is another. The promotion in the UK is just so much better than the promotion in America in terms of prospects, bro.
Yeah. He could really make some. He could really make some moves. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, we can. When his birthday?
Next year, long time.
So he just turned 19.
Yeah, just turned 19.
Yeah. So he got plenty of time. He could literally, he can come here, even if it wasn't for like no 4 months, even if it was for like 2. Even if it was like 2 months, he would just with Rel period, like he would have him in there with Rasheem Jefferson. He'll have him in there with Raymond Ford for sure.
What's the other dude's name? The dude who just fought the other day. Sparrow.
Yeah, Sparrow. Avery Sparrow. He probably could get him in there with Hank Lundy.
Lundy's experienced though.
Lundy. But the thing is, Lundy spars with Not Fear.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, he spars with Not Fear. He'll work with anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? If like if I hit Chris Casey up, I'll be like, yo, like, let's match him up with, you know what I'm saying? Like, with him, then like Chris Casey will make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't put him in there with Not Fair. Like, Not Fair ain't got no chill button. Like,
yeah, bro. The truth is, like, you gotta remember, he's not pro. So putting him in there with pros, it's just to make him learn, not to get him knocked out or lose confidence.
Right. So that's the thing. Like, it had to be. They would work with him for a while before they put him in there. But there's so many young guys, like there's so many young amateurs in Philly that's around his size, man, he would get real good work here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real good work. So it's a can't miss. Like, it's a can't miss. Like, long as he don't get in the ring with Boots, he fine. Don't get in there. Don't get in there with him. He's a monster.
You would reject it. I won't reject it. I mean,
I would tackle him and run him out the gym.
Boots is an animal still. Boots is an animal.
Yeah, Boots is an animal, man. Bolo in the building, man. What's going on?
Yeah.
He said, gutted, I missed this from the start. I've got work early tomorrow, so I gotta go, but I'm coming back next live. Appreciate you, family.
No, just watch the playback.
Yeah, you can watch the playback too, man. Andy Ruiz, I'm not even gonna put that on screen. Will Stokes, Shane's bro. I think we're the exact same age. I turned 19 like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be a real good look. And we say that all the time. We say that all the time about UK fighters, man. Like, the earlier they get over to the States and get that work. But you know what else would be good for him too? Like, if he went with Pad, man, he can get in the Mayweather gym. So it really be up.
The difference with Padman though, like, Padman will look after him differently, just out of their love and respect for me.
Yeah. Like, he would like almost nurture him, almost like. So it just really depends.
And you know what thing I realized, bro? American fighters, American trainers love British fights. I feel like because they know that they get promoted differently.
Yeah, they put like it's a respect level there, like, for sure. Like, I think
not because of the fighting skills, but because they know if I can make this British fighter something good, he's gonna become a superstar.
Yeah,
because a lot of British fighters become superstars.
Yeah, I think the person that probably has the most time to give your brother is probably Ivan Robinson. He probably has the most time to give him. The best fit is probably Rel. The guy that probably would give him the most exposure or the most opportunities is probably Padman, because he can get him in the Mayweather gym. So if you walking around in the Mayweather gym at 19, not many 19-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But him being in there with Padman, Padman ain't gonna allow them to throw him in there with somebody he ain't supposed to be in the ring with. Now, Mayweather's gym is good for that, but Padman's not having that. He's not having that. Like, he's not having that. Like, he will tell Floyd Mayweather himself, like, bro, I'm not. You can forget it. We'll walk out. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So It just depends on what. And then you got Bozy. Like, if he decides
the difference with Bozy is Bozy runs his gym. Nobody in that gym's telling Bozy nothing.
Yeah. Bozy
the
runs
god
that.
in that gym.
Yeah, Bozy runs that.
Telling Bozy nothing.
But the thing is, if he's with Bozy, then he's gonna get strength and conditioning from Rob Acosta.
Facts.
So he gets strength conditioning from Rob Acosta, and he's getting trained by Bozy. That's a nice ass combo too. And then he'll be working probably side by side with Boots as far as strength and conditioning. And they do old school type running up and down hills.
I mean, that alone will motivate this dude differently, because my brother loves Boots.
Yeah, so he could literally link up with Bozy and Rob Acosta. He could do that. Yeah, it just depends, man. Like, he would have to sit down and really think about where he wants to be within the next like 12 months. Like, if he's trying to turn pro by the time he's like 20, then
he's not. If he was turning pro personally, it would be by the time he's like 23, 22.
You thinking about doing like amateur fights?
Yeah, like if Europe is different, bro. If you go to the Olympics in England before you turn pro, you're a millionaire.
Okay. Well, I need for him to go to the Olympics and let me hold.
That's my point. And I know for a fact. If he has a Rel or Bozy for 2 years consistently, he's gonna go to the Olympics.
Bro, listen. It's crazy me doing this on camera, but I don't even care. Like, at the end of the day, like, if that's something he want to do, Like I said, like he can stay with me. He know he gonna be good. You know I'm gonna have him. You know he gonna be right. Um, you know, I work at night, so I'm like, if he got to use the car or whatever, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, do what you gotta do. But yeah, the longer he could stay here, the better. So with him, with a long term goal, I would take Padman out of the equation. Long term, I would take Padman out of the equation. Um, that would take us down to Ivan Robinson, Rel, and Boozy. So it's really just if you want the combination of training and strength and conditioning, then I would go with Boozy. If you talking street skills, like building your skill set up and not really focusing on like getting physically right that much, then I would say Rel. If you want somebody to spend the most time with you, I would say probably Ivan Robinson. So it really depends. If it depends on the strength and conditioning thing. If he wants the strength and conditioning thing, then yeah, Bozy and Rob Acosta would be the best fit for him. And they're in the gym every day, so he can get work 5 days a week. You know what I mean? Like, but Boots is so crazy. Like, they literally got to kick him out of the gym. Like, he's gonna come there on his days off, and they got to
Yeah,
tell him to stay away. You know what I'm saying? So it's really his call, man. But if it's something he wants to pursue, the best thing for him to do is come to the States for a certain amount of time, and he will come back to England, and he could possibly be. If you're saying he is who he is, then he could be in the Olympics and one of the best guys out there because he's bringing something to the table that none of them have. You know what I'm saying? Which is American experience. So he could take that into any fight, and he's gonna have the upper hand against a lot of them. He said, my baby fellas, he said, my bad fellas, I had to step off the live. Here's my IG. Shane, I got I got these new drawers I'm trying to get. He got you, bro. He got you. Shane just jumped off. I don't know if his phone died or whatever. But we're gonna close it out right there, man. 2 hours strong, man. Big shout out to everybody that was in the live. Big shout out to VP Shane. Big shout out to his brother.
why did you kick me off?
I didn't kick you off. I didn't press nothing.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, I promise you,
What
I didn't press
happened?
nothing. I don't know what happened. I was just like,
But
yo,
yeah,
I was like, I thought his phone died.
nah, bro. But yeah, Blaze, I got you. Just
Yeah,
message
we
me on
got you, bro.
message me on Instagram. But I'm gonna jump off still. It's 12
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
But we getting ready to get up off of here, man. Follow VP Shane at I_am Shane at #1.
Especially Blaze Philly. Message me.
Yeah, and G5 Jeff TV all over the place, man. Episode 9 of the Goodfellas podcast, man. We out.